Talking about how to be consistent. What is consistency? Why is that important? If you want to get good at anything, how do you get good at something? What is being a professional? Are you waiting to be a professional? Can you be a professional now? Can you embody professionalism? When you're out there and you want to meet women, your energy, what kinds of things can you focus on that are in your control rather than trying to focus on things that are outside of your control, like the reactions of others or the results that somebody else may give you? Or perhaps it's like you're waiting around for someone to come put you on, and instead of waiting for someone to come put you on, you're actually a proactive force in making things happen in your life. As I'm standing here talking to you right now, I'm projecting my energy out. I'm working on energy regulation. I'm working on emotional control. I'm working on building the verbal muscle of just being able to talk and talk and talk and not stop talking, putting my energy out there. Being like the sun, you're putting yourself out there. And these are some of the things that you can focus on. So whether you want to get good with women, whether you want to improve your finances, if you want to build up your confidence and your self-esteem and just develop yourself in all aspects of your life, not just with women, then the principles are pretty much the same for anything. What does it take? What does it take to get good at anything? Well, that's what we're going to discuss in this video. And my name's Adam. I've known about the game since a decade ago when I first read the book The Game. Before that, I didn't know anything about self-development, character building, self-reliance, these types of concepts about values, morals. What are your values? What are your morals? What are your beliefs? Realizing you can change your beliefs, realizing that you can cultivate confidence, that you can cultivate self-esteem, that you can actually improve your social skills. You can actually improve with women if that's what you're looking to do. You're not just a victim. You're not just at the effect of life. And when you realize that you're actually at the cause of life, that you can actually take proactive control over things, it's a very empowering feeling, and it's something that you can do, anybody can do. And if you've seen anybody reach high levels of skill in anything, or you've seen people reach pinnacles of success in any area, you didn't see the decade or more of work on the back end that it took to get to that point. You might be looking at people and you're thinking that it's unattainable, that they were just born with these skills, they were just born with the confidence that they have. But no, maybe they had good parenting, maybe they had a good upbringing, maybe they had unfair advantages that you're not aware of. But we all have advantages. We all have things that you can be grateful for. These are tools, mental tools, like gratitude, looking at the things that you do have, being appreciative of experiences that you've already had in your life. You're not entitled to anything. But another thing is realizing that it's about work. Putting in the work. That's how you get good at things. You actually have to be consistent in your actions, be patient, be willing to stick to a daily process, routines, habits. We're creatures of habit. We're habitual. You have habits and things that you're not even aware of. And if you can take proactive control over your habits and actually realize that you can cultivate the life that you want for yourself by actually looking at what you're doing on a daily basis, actually valuing your time, valuing yourself, becoming your own best friend. A lot of this in game with improving in social skills or with women, a lot of it's internal. You got to learn to be your own best friend. You got to learn to validate yourself, not be looking to external sources for validation, but rather looking to yourself for validation, valuing your opinion over all else. Also looking at other people's opinions, subjecting yourself to other viewpoints and listening to these are also going to be helpful in helping you to navigate through the world and learning skills, learning from others, getting mentors. This is how you speed up the learning process. This is how you accelerate your learning from others, reading, looking for peripheral sources, because pretty much not everyone. What I'm trying to say is that There's somebody out there that's already accomplished what you are looking to accomplish, and they might have even had worse upbringings or disadvantages than even that you have, and they still succeeded. There's no excuses. So bringing it back to before I learned about game, before I read the book The Game and got into self-development and these things, I wasn't even aware that I was of the mentality of more of a victim, of somebody that didn't feel like they had control over their life. And if that's you, in this video, I just want to let you know that you do have control. You do have control over many aspects of your life, more than perhaps you even realize. And that even comes to things like confidence. That even comes to things like having self-belief, self-reliance, and these things, characteristics that you may think that somebody's just born with. But no, actually, they've cultivated these things over time. So how does this relate to game, right? When you're going out there and you're actually purposefully putting proactively those stressors on yourself. You're proactively putting yourself in social situations that are challenging for you. You're getting anxious. You're getting nervous. You're willing to make a fool of yourself. People might not even think that you're looking like a fool, but you feel like you look like a fool. You feel embarrassed. And then as you continue to put yourself in those situations and subject yourself to those emotions, to those feelings, those uncomfortable emotions and feelings that at first it's very hard to actually talk and let loose and have fun and put yourself out there like that and not be so in your head, because you're not used to these emotions. Over time, as you continue to subject yourself to them, you progressively desensitize yourself to them, and then you get better at being able to handle them, and you're able to challenge yourself more and more. But it takes introspection, it takes reading, it takes learning about psychology, learning about yourself, learning from others. There's actual skills that go into this too. There's negotiators there's high-level communicators in business, in all different fields. I mean, you're always going to be communicating. That's never going to stop. You're always going to be out there talking to people. It's an invaluable skill. You want to get into sales, you want to get into marketing. A lot of it's similar in dating. You got to put yourself out there, cold approaching people that you don't even know, and you're putting yourself out there, showing your personality, learning to not care about the opinions of others, realizing that people are just people. Why do you care about other people's opinions more than you care about your own opinion? Why are you allowing your insecurities to dictate the success that you're going to have in life? Are you hiding? Are you hiding from life? You can't hide. There's no hiding. Some people, they don't want to achieve and they don't want to do well in life. Why? Because that's going to put pressure on you. It's going to put attention on you. They want to hide. They don't want the attention. They're shy. They're insecure. Well, you can get over that. Everybody feels that way. But again, you don't realize or see the advantages or the years of dedication, of practice, or perhaps circumstances that perhaps they were building skills in certain areas and they didn't even realize it. Or you can take proactive control and actually put intentional focus on an area, and you can actually develop it and learn it better than maybe somebody that they might consider a natural, right? Because now you're putting deliberate attention and practice and study in that area. And it's no different with dating. It's no different with meeting women. It's no different with getting out there and socializing and learning to be a better communicator, learning to put yourself out there, develop the ability to handle pressure. Like right now, I'm making this video. I'm standing outside in public speaking. I'm deliberately putting that pressure on myself. What else does it take to get good at anything, and specifically in dating, like anything else? You know, I used to play sports when I was younger, and a lot of this is relatable to that. The principles that you learn when pursuing greatness in any area, there's principles that apply to everything in regards to building skills. And what would one of those things be? Consistency. Rather than setting the bar so high where you think that you have to achieve a particular result that may be outside of your control, rather focus on things that are within your control. Are you getting out every single day? Are you putting in the work every single day? That's what I like to focus on. The hours that I'm putting in. I'm putting in a minimum of 2 hours a day. Then I'm making sure that I'm taking action within those hours. I'm not sitting around. I'm really utilizing that time fully and not wasting my time when I'm actually doing the thing. So that's another thing. Consistency. There is no perfection. Sometimes we put these unattainable sort of bars of success where if we don't achieve that, we get down, we get demotivated, and then we don't stick to it in the long term. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You got to be committed to this in the long term. You also have to actually ask yourself these questions. What do you want to achieve? What is it that you actually want to accomplish? What are your goals? Figure that out for yourself too, because you can this is never ending. You are never perfect with this. You are never going to learn everything in this game. It's dynamic. There's always new situations. Every single day is a new day. You're starting at ground zero every single day. The fact that you get out there and you take action today, you won the day. But then you're going to wake up tomorrow and it's a new day and it begins again. And it's never ending. Every day is a new day. You live at ground zero. You live at ground zero. You're consistent in your actions. You're getting out there. You're putting in the work. You're following a process. You're cultivating habits and routines for yourself and structuring your life in a way where this is just your life now. This is just what you do. Every single day, it's like, I do this, I do that. I wake up, I do this. You can actually manage your time. You can break your days down into hours. You can literally plan out every single hour of your day and figure out how you're going to structure your days. What habits are you cultivating for yourself? Learning to value your time. Learning to not be in abundance rather than scarcity, and holding and thinking you have to hold or withhold or hide the things that you have instead of just putting it out there. Like in this video, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just giving you the thoughts that are in my mind. I'm not trying to withhold anything. I want to help you. I want to just add value to your life. I want to help you to achieve the goals that you would like to achieve. And that's another thing. Teach others if you can. They say mastery is when you can actually teach somebody else and be conscious of how you're getting the results, right? And a lot of this game with females, with practically anything, but it's mindset. Everything starts in the mind. What are your beliefs? What are your values? What are your morals? You can change your beliefs in an instant, just like you can change literally in an instant. It's a skill. Realize this is a skill. When you're out there and you're doing cold approach, if you see a girl that you find attractive, that excites you, your heart rate gets going. Maybe you actually are scared, right? But you reframe that. Reframing is a technique. You reframe it in your mind. I'm not scared. I'm excited. I'm excited. This actually means something to me. And you breathe in. You accept whatever you're thinking, whether it's negative, whether it's positive. You accept it. You accept whatever you're feeling. You do not allow it to stop you from taking action. You accept it, you feel it, you don't resist it. Whatever you resist persists, so you just allow it to pass through you, to flow through you, and then you go in and you take action. If you're scared to approach a woman, it's similar to sales and these things, but if you're scared to approach a woman that you find attractive, then if you can't approach, but then you decide, you know what, I'm approaching, and you go and you do it, you've changed in that moment. You've become a different person. Before you were a person that couldn't take action, and in that instant when you decided to go in, you are changing. You are now building the skill. You are now learning to read facial cues. You are now learning to read body language. You're actually getting that experience. Don't get analysis paralysis. If nothing else, take action. Take action, get that experience. How are you going to get good at social skills? By socializing. How are you going to meet the women that you want to meet? Well, you actually have to approach them. You actually have to go talk to the women that excite you, that is challenging for you. You want to find where those challenges are within yourself, and you want to push and lean into those areas that are within you, that'll be unique to you, and you want to find those areas and push yourself, push your comfort zone. And again, like anything else, you have to have patience and just focus on consistency, focus on just getting out there on a regular basis, following a process, following a routine, following habits, and then the results will come as they will. You don't focus on the results. You let the results come as they will. And that's what you focus on. Your actions, what's within your control, consistency, getting up every single day, sticking to your processes, sticking to your routines, learning time management skills, learning financial literacy, focusing on all areas of your life that are going to help you to be a complete and happy human being. Health, wealth, relationships, all of these areas are important. If you're struggling in one area, it's going to affect another. If you don't have money, you don't have a place to live, you don't have good food to eat, that's going to affect your mental health. Just as much, if you don't have health, well, then nothing is going to matter at that point. You don't have air to breathe, all you care about is air. You're not getting sex, all you care about is sex. You have to also realize to focus on the skill set itself and not be needy for the result, and just focus on the skill set, realize the results will come. You're no different than anybody else. The results are going to come for you. But you can't skip the process. You can't think that you're going to skip the process that somebody maybe else, you're looking at somebody else that maybe already put in a decade's worth of practice. You can read it in a book called Bounce and other literature that's been written on the subject, but it basically takes about 10,000 hours to reach high levels of skill in practically any field. When you look at high achievers, it took them about a decade's worth of work, of dedication. Don't think that you're any different. You're not. You still have to put in that time as well. And this is no different than anything else. The funny thing is you could still get results just because this is human nature. It's biological. You can't get away from just feeling attracted to people sometimes. It's just sometimes you just get along with somebody. That's how it is. But then you can also focus on many other areas like communication skills, and you can study these subjects, which is also going to increase your odds. If you look at it like math, imagine you're out there and you approach one person a day for the whole year. That's 365 days a year. You don't think you can close one person and get along with one person and have a good time and a romantic encounter with one person over that year? And even if you didn't, all the things that you're building in that time, this is more than just about having sex. Sex is going to come and go. It's a good feeling. It's great. We all love it. We all love it. And if you say you don't, you're lying to yourself. Right? It's a natural human biological urge. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel ashamed about your wants and your needs. Don't let anybody shame you about your wants and your needs. Love yourself. Be proud of the things that you want in life. Be willing to go after it. But realize too that you can't just focus on that in this game, because that's not long lasting. What is long lasting? Your character. What are the skills that you're building? The ability to talk and talk and talk. Focus on that. The verbal muscle. The ability to handle social pressure. Putting yourself under social pressure. Learning to public speak. Learning to communicate better with people and convey your personality. Learn how to give value. Give value. Quit thinking about what you can get and think about what you can give. You are an unlimited source of energy. It never runs out. You are like the sun. You can talk to everyone. You can have a good time with everyone. You can put your energy out there and give, and you shall receive. It's like a principle of life. So what are you focusing on? What's going to be long lasting? Your character, self-control. Can you make yourself do what you say you're going to do? And that's not just with approaching women and in this skill set. It's also in your day-to-day life. It's in business. It's in the food that you eat. It's in keeping commitments to yourself. Character development. It's the person you become. It is about the journey. The journey is what it is. Can you be happy today? There is no guarantees that tomorrow is going to even come. There's no guarantees that you're even going to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So you literally do have to enjoy the journey. If you can't be happy now, what makes you think you're going to be happy in the future? And that's actually sometimes what happens is people, and you'll listen to people, learn from others, be proactive in what you consume for your mind, for what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, what you're putting out of your body. But people, you can learn and listen to the wisdom of others that have achieved the things that they thought was going to make them happy. They weren't happy in the moment, then they achieved the thing that they thought was going to make them happy. And you probably experienced this too, to some degree, in some way, where you achieve that thing. Maybe you're happy for a little while, but then you're basically back to how you felt before. There's always something new. There's always a new challenge. There's always something else that you're going to want to push yourself. That's a part of life. Having goals, having something to strive for, setting goals for yourself. I'm out here, I'm doing this. This is the reward. The reward isn't some result that I'm going to get down the road. This is the reward. The fact that I'm out here, I'm living, you're alive. You're not going to be alive forever. You are going to die one day. You are going to leave this planet. You only are here for a very short period of time. Enjoy it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the fact that you can walk outside and you can even notice beautiful women. Take in that energy, the energy of life, the energy of this ocean, the energy of being in the city, the energy of the sun. You are the sun. You are the energy. Unlimited energy that you can put out there. Enjoy just being and being able to put yourself out there. This is the reward, the person you become. And then from time to time, you're going to have a peak experience. You're eventually going to build the skill where this is going to be handled for you, where you now have the women that you desire in your life. You now have the ability to go meet people and have the encounters that you want to have, or the wife you want to have, or the girlfriend, or whatever it might be, porn star sex, whatever it might be. Just fun, excitement, meaningfulness for you, whatever that is. Don't compare yourself to others. Think about what you want, where you're at in life now. You can always improve where you're at in life right now. You don't compare yourself to others. You compare yourself to yourself. You say, did I put in my best effort? Did I challenge myself? Did I make the attempt? Did I go for the approach? Did I go for the close? Did I get to the gym today? Did I get outside today and I actually took action and did the thing that's going to bring me closer to my goals, but also being content and loving the moment? Mental tools, gratitude, appreciation. Getting out there, maybe doing cold plunges, swimming in an ocean, getting to the swimming pool, go to the sauna, enjoying the moment. Gratitude, appreciation. These are great tools when you're stressing out. Yes, it's good to strive. Yes, it's good to have goals, but also there's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees about anything. So just be grateful for the things that you've already got to experience. Look at the advantages that you do have. And then get out there and don't make excuses and take action. Whether you're at a disadvantage compared to somebody else, it doesn't matter. It doesn't prevent you from getting out there, taking action, optimize where you can, focus on what's within your control, and let the results come as they will. And just enjoy life. Get out there. You live in an amazing place. You can make money for yourself. The fact that you even have the ability to even strive for something and get out there and even take action is a gift. The gift of life. So that's it for this video. Once again, we're here, Vancouver, British Columbia, and guess what? If you want to take yourself to the next level, if you want to speed up the learning process, get mentors, get a coach, reach out to me, Adam at datingdestruction@gmail.com. We'll get you on a call. We'll go over perhaps sticking points, challenges, figure out a way, see if there's a way in which I can help you. I know I can. We can take you out. We can teach you a process. We can give you external feedback. We can help you to get over sticking points. We can show you a path, show you a way to get the results that you want in your life. Otherwise, these videos, studying, reading, putting in the work, taking control of your education and your results, not just waiting or looking for someone to do it for you. You have to have that intrinsic motivation. You gotta want it for yourself. But if you do, then reach out to me if you see the value in mentors and learning from others, which is a fundamental aspect of anything and getting good at anything. You look, it's no different than a sport, no different than anything in life. You need to learn from others. You need to get mentors. Whether it's in books, whether it's in these videos, or even better, personalized coaching that is specifically dedicated to you and your needs and what you want, hit me up. I'd love to hear from you. So until next time, peace out, brothers.